Good morning. Happy New Year. Have my coffee. Gonna put some makeup on and chit chat with my friends. Do you have your drink? All right. Happy 2023, you guys. I can't believe it's 2023. Can you? Oh my gosh. All right, I'm just gonna get started with my whole camera just moved. With the Aveeno Baby. A little bit of that. A little bit of the L'Oreal Beach Bay. I'm kind of going fast because I have it in all my videos. And it looks, so see how it tones down the whiteness of the sunscreen. Sunscreen burns my face. Does it burn your face too? I feel like I'm weird that way. Maybe it's just me. Even the face, no, maybe the face ones don't. I don't know. I do like this one though. It does not bother me. I can even kind of get it near my eyes and it doesn't burn. So I'm going to use the Photo Finish again today. Because when I put more moisture on it, on my face yesterday, then it worked out just fine. I feel like I liked it. It was more coverage, but maybe I need more to get used to more coverage. Or maybe that's more of a winter foundation for me. I'm going to put on the Milani eyeshadow primer. So today, I don't know if you remember in past videos, I said that I was going to spend time with my dad's wife and her mother. It is my dad's wife's birthday today, and her mother I guess she's already become a U.S. citizen. And she is, I need a little more of that. So they invited my husband and I to go to the church that they go to on today and have like a celebration after the church. The church that they go to is really tiny, I think. I've never been there. I don't know for sure. So my husband is not going, so I am going by myself. And you know what? Okay, so this is personal, but I will say, excuse me, in the past, like yesterday, no, just kidding, like, I don't know, probably a month or so ago, when I was deciding to become more self-reliant, because it's kind of uncomfortable. I don't know. It'd be nice to have him there with me so that, not that I'm uncomfortable with her, I'm not, but I'm sitting at a church and I believe they speak another language, but there's a translator. So, which I think is cool. I mean, it's going to be neat and different. And, oh, I need to get going. All right. So I need to get my eyeshadow, my eyebrows going. This is the Wet n Wild in Ash Brown. Anyway, it wasn't a recent decision that I made to be more self-reliant, and I'm calling it self-reliant. It's just more, just being able to do things on my own, which I do anyway. I sound like I'm a child or something, and that's not true. That's not what I mean. But I would have said, when my husband said he didn't want to go, I would have said something like, oh, come on, don't you think you should go? And mostly it would be for me, because I wouldn't be alone. I mean, sometimes it's good to have a friend or, with you to do things when you're sitting there a little bit not sure what to expect. I mean, I do know what to expect. I know what kind of person my dad's wife is and trust her, as far as what church it is and all that. What kind of church, I should say. And so that's not a problem, but I think it's just to, I don't know, for like a little security blanket or something that I noticed that I do with my husband, and I don't want to be that way anymore. And so I just wanted to let you know, if that rings a bell to you at all, and you understand what I'm saying, and a lot of you won't understand, but maybe some of you will. I did not say that at all. I didn't say anything to him when I say I didn't say that. I mean, I didn't say, oh, come on, don't you think she wants you there? Don't you think that they want you there? I don't want to go by myself. You know, that whole thing. I actually enjoy doing things by myself. I actually enjoy, I'm going to start using that photo finish. It's in soft beige. I actually do enjoy, it's got this weird, doing things by myself. It makes me stronger to live my, okay, so my life, if I wait around for my husband to desire to make me have the life that I desire, if that makes any sense. I personally think that married people should, but then I forgot exactly what I was going to say, except that I don't think it will ever happen. And I need to make it myself. Not that I leave him in the dust or anything, but because he is my husband. But to realize it's okay for me to, like I was saying before, have other interests, do other things. Nothing to hurt or jeopardize my marriage, but I'm gonna grab something really quick. But you know, so that I am not wasting my days, kind of. You know, I mean, I don't know if you understand what I mean, but it's not taking from him, and he does not care. You know, but anyway, I just was like, oh wow, I think I put too much on. I noticed that about myself today, that I did not do that. I was fine. I'm just going to kind of press this against my face, just paper towel. I was fine to do it by myself. And there was like I don't know, a good feeling that I didn't say, you know, come on, or I wouldn't say come on. That would be the feeling I have inside, like, come on, but I didn't say, come with me, I don't want to go by myself. And you know, I don't know. Anyway, that's just me, guys. This is me, and nothing new that I just thought of yesterday or today or anything. It's something that I know that I need to do. It's kind of like I wait in his, okay, like a boat. Wow, this just looks really like a boat. Have you ever been on a ski boat and there's a wake that the boat creates as it goes through the water? This, to me, maybe I shouldn't have worn that. I was going out last night, so that was a little better. You know, I went out to dinner with my mom. I still have to have to go to church in the morning. I feel like I'm gonna look like I have a different color face or something. Maybe, well, I'm gonna have to go with it because I don't have any time to do anything else. So if you think of a speedboat in the water of life, it's kind of like, so, I am in his wake. He is driving the boat. I'm in his wake. Does that make sense? I'm sort of waiting in his wake. So I'm the type of person that is like, so what do you want to do with your life, honey? Let's make sure that gets done. Like, I want you to have lived your life. How, you know, I want you to, I'm gonna get started on the eyeshadow and stuff. I'm gonna use a little bit of the Fit Me and Translucent on my eyes. You know, that's who I am. I'm like that. I'm like, let's make sure you do things in your life that you want to do. Okay. Like, he wanted to be a lawyer, but he did not become a lawyer. And I have, throughout our marriage, kind of said, you know, hey, why don't you be a lawyer? And he says, I'm too old or something. I said, just go do it. Just do it. Just take the time and do it. And I'll support us, whatever. Like, I want I feel a responsibility to help his life come to life, how he wants it to be. And he is a good person, but he's not like that. That's not who he is. I don't think it crosses his mind that to be that kind of to have that thought, really. So this is what happens when you're in your 50s, maybe, which I feel blessed that I got to live to be 55, and I hope I get to live longer. You know, but you guys, I'm trying to find my bronzer, which I really do need. Yesterday, I left all my stuff out everywhere because I was in a hurry last night. So I don't know where it's at. I need bronzer. So it's like, what is she gonna lose today? Maybe I put it in a different container. I think I might have. Well, I will do that later. I'll find something else. So I'm gonna move on to my eyes. I was gonna finish my face. So where was I? So he's just not like that. It's not that he doesn't care about me, but I'm basically going to, if I don't get my life going, not separate from him, not to, you know, make the marriage get tilted or crazy. But sorry, it really bothers me that I can't find it. Oh, no. I keep looking at the blush thinking that's it. Anyway, all right, well, I'll fix it. So I just want to make sure that I am not just sitting there. I don't say sitting there. I don't mean physically sitting. You understand that, right? I'm going to try some of the Wet n Wild. Again, this is a Wet n Wild color icon. Let me see if it has a name. It's a Lights Off palette, I guess. So I might be someone who in the past would have been like, felt guilty or something, like I wasn't being, you know, the best wife or something. I say something, but, oh, hold on a second, guys. If I would have kind of allowed myself to do my own thing, because it's kind of like this. He does his own thing, and I enjoy him doing his own thing. I am watching from afar, or I need to get going. But I'm going to use, you know what, you guys, I'm not going to use that. I'm sorry. I'm going to do something that's going to take up too much time. I'm going to use the matte that I use often. I'm using this color right here. Anyway, this was not, I don't know why I started talking about all this, but just that so anyway, it's not his fault that I'm like that. He did not make me like that. We have been married a really long time, but it's nothing that he requested or forced or anything. I just have that in me, you know? And I think it had to do with maybe, you know, having children and everything. And now they're all grown. And so basically I want to be more self-reliant, not take from him. And he's probably happy. It's probably a good thing in his mind. He doesn't think about it. I don't think, but I'm going to use the strobing stick. Anyway, I'm going by myself. This is so dumb. I go by myself all the time to stuff. But I just noticed this morning that I didn't say anything like that. And I wouldn't have pressured him or anything before, but I would have probably said, you know, why don't you come? I think that they would want you there, and they'll be sad if you're not there, which is probably really true. I don't know why he's not going. It's family, you know. But anywho, I'm gonna use a little bit over what I just put on. You know how much I like the strobing stick. It's from Maybelline. It's a strobing stick. So anyway, it's nothing new that I do things by myself. It's just that I am today for some reason thinking about that. And so I'm doing good that way, I guess. But like, I want to learn things and do things. Like, say I want to learn how to, we have rivers here. Say I want to learn the river and I want to have a raft and I want to go out there in my raft with my puppy, possible puppy, and, you know it well. If he's not wanting to do that also, then I just sort of don't. And, you know, or whatever it is I want to do. And I'm not going to do that anymore. And it sounds like I have some sort of guilt for wanting to do that, but, and that's something I need to work on and pray about, is that I don't feel guilty. All right. Enough of that. So I'm going to use some of this that I really like all the time, that I use a lot. So that, I guess I'm still going to talk about it. Doing that with my life is going to, I think, make my marriage better, because all marriages can be better, I think, because we as people can be better. But it'll also have me live a more fulfilling life, you know, and to do things that I really enjoy and to not allow myself to get older without doing it. Now, I believe, and I truly believe, that if you're in your 60s, your 70s, even your 80s, you should still do this. Everyone should do it, I think, because we do only have this one life, and the people that love us and care about us should be happy for us. Right? And something I thought about this morning on this New Year's Day is, I'm going to go under my eyes with that same color, is as much and as hard, excuse me, because there's things that I'm trying to change, you know, like eating, all that, activity, those things that are difficult, more difficult for me, when I feel so deep in my heart that that's what I want, and almost everybody in, you know, America wants to also do that as well. I think that we need to remember that, to see the good intention in ourselves and in others, and to kind of have that be enough, because we are all going into this new year just as imperfect as we were yesterday. Everyone. And so the people that let us down all the time, who hurt our feelings or anything, they might be waking up thinking, I'm going to be different. But they'll always be imperfect, and we will always be imperfect. So I guess I'm just reminding us that none of us are going to be perfect ever on earth here. And to just do our best, to totally do our best. And it does matter. Our best matters. And our best changes our life, and our best changes others' lives. And that is good. So I'm going to put a little warmth up top. I'm going to use some of this. I kind of wiped this brush off. So last night's dinner was very nice. It was just the three of us, and it was really sweet. I loved it. And they paid for me, which was so nice. And we had a great time. And we went and got ice cream after. And what's cool is, so my husband went to go visit his mother yesterday. And he couldn't make it to the dinner, right? So I let him know that, or he let me know that he was on his way home. And I said, we're going to leave this restaurant and go over to the little ice cream store, little ice cream shop. And if he could meet us there. And he met us there. It was like perfect timing. So that was really cool. And he loves this particular place. So that's how the evening ended. I was in my jammies by probably 8 o'clock or 7:30. We didn't do anything special. I don't know if this looks okay. So I just now got a text from my sister because we have cats. We have our little dog, you know, that can't see and who's old. But we also have 3 old cats. And 2 of them are like rescues. And one of them was not. He was kind of a rescue. But anyway, it's funny. I can see that it was her that texted, but I couldn't read it. But I think she's texting me back because earlier I texted her because our store here, Walmart, doesn't have pet food all the time. And so I ordered some canned cat food on Amazon. And this morning I was looking, I'm like, when is that going to get here? You know, they're running low. And I had sent it to her house. Isn't that funny? She doesn't have a cat. And so I texted her this morning and I said, hey, you're probably wondering why. I'm going to use some of this shimmery stuff here. This is the Wet n Wild one that I was going to use. Anyway, and so I think she was just getting back to me saying, yeah, I was wondering about that. That's funny. I said, you can just either send it back. I don't know if she has time to get to Amazon, you know, Amazon UPS or whatever it's called, to send it back, or she could give it to someone who she knows that has cats or something. So, I don't want to be too flashy. But this is really pretty. I don't see. I try new things all the time. I try new things when I shouldn't. I still have to do my hair, change my shirt. So, did you guys stay up, or did you just lay low like we did? Okay, so I blended a little bit of it, and I think it looks better. This looks pretty good, I think. I hope you like it. I really need some bronzer. I have that putty bronzer, but I don't necessarily really care for that. Do you? Have you liked it on me? This is just crazy. You guys, the bag that I looked, oh my goodness. The bag that I looked in multiple times, I just looked in it again and it was there. This is the Milani Sun-Kissed Bronzer. This is how I'm starting my new year out. You're laughing. I see you. I see that smile. It's all right. I deserve it. It's a funny, you're welcome. You're welcome for this comedy relief in the new year. I don't know what kind of shirt I'm going to wear, so I'm just going to do a little bit of this jobber. Maybe, oh, I feel so much better with, I'm all blurry to myself in my phone, but I can see a little color and it makes me feel a lot better. Wow. I'm glad I found it, but I did look in there quite a few times. That just shows you it happens to us all. This is the Milani Tea Rose, because I like to put a little pink in there. Okay. I'm going to use the Chitchat Coral Chitchat, the Maybelline Chitchat in amber, excuse me, in Coral Ember. So I know I asked you if you stayed up or you went to bed. I hope you had a good evening, however you did it. So when we wake up this morning, when I woke up this morning, I remember like, I think this is how I always feel, like there's not gonna be any bad news. I could turn the news on and there's nothing bad, there's nothing, it's all better now. You know, it's a fresh start, it's new. And then I did not turn the news on, and I reminded myself that that's not true, that it's still there. All of the crapola that drags us down is still there. And where we can make a difference is in our, okay, well, anyway, it's in our world, you know, in our area. And I was thinking too, something kind of cool to think of, I thought, is, I feel like I have something over my fingers. I don't see anything. Is this, we can affect, you know, 10 feet around us. We'll say 10 feet or, you know, 15 feet around us. If we can affect that area, and all of us have that, you know, that area around us that we are affecting positively, then it goes out, you know. It's like the droplet of water, you know, when you have that you know, calm waters and a droplet goes in it and all the rings start. So, that's I talked a lot, didn't I did a lot of chit-chatting. All right, so I wiped that off a little bit. I'm actually going to use, nothing yet. I'm going to use the jumbo stick from NYX. This is what I do with my little angle brush every day. So I guess it can be a letdown to wake up in the morning, and if every single person did what they looked out to do, then maybe things would be like, oh, today. But it's not going to be that way, and that's okay. We just need to know that we can have that feeling 10 feet in front of us. Or farther, you're making a phone call, telling someone you're thinking about them, across the miles. Then that's literally hundreds or thousands of miles of thoughtfulness, and we get into our own heads and our own lives, and we are so, I think, weighted down by our own stuff that we have a hard time remembering that there's beauty and joy in loving others through their weight that they're carrying. And ultimately, it helps us. So you might hear something. My husband's just getting home from the gym. Yes, the gym. But see, that's not new for him. So that's good. It's been doing that for quite a while. All right, so I'm going to use a little eyeshadow. Do some people say shadow? You know how people say like Wednesday and Thursday instead of Wednesday and Thursday? They say Wednesday, Thursday. Do people sometimes say shadow? Shadow. Like Missouri instead of Missouri. All right, so this is the Euphoria from Profusion. This is the Retrograde Black that I've used before. And my husband might open the door. I haven't even hinted. Why don't you come? There's strength in knowing you can do things on your own, for sure. Which you guys don't think I don't do things on my own. I've always done things on my own. I can't quite explain every situation, but all right. I'm just going to kind of tap a little bit. I don't have any mascara on, so this isn't going to like hook on to anything really. So there, how is that? You guys, I know I always go a little darker on, which I'm going to do. I'm going back to the e.l.f. Mad for matte. Make this a little darker. I'm excited for the day. I hope you guys are excited for your day. I hope you are. I don't know when you'll see this. You might see it this evening. It takes a long time to upload. So there. Gonna use a little bit of the warm again. Above. A little bit. And I think it's small changes, you know, and to not expect others to change. We can't do that. We cannot expect others to change. I feel like this eye has a little more glitz and glimmery there going on. That's not good. Let me look in this mirror. Darn it, maybe a tiny bit. So I'm gonna put a little bit there on my pinky and try and get some on there without getting it everywhere. Without covering up the black eyeliner I just put on. And without looking too shimmery, because... All right, well, anyhow, there you go. All right. I'm going to use my, because it's thinner, I'm going to use some of the Fit Me, Maybelline Fit Me for under my eyes, instead of putting the Wet n Wild back. Because I had kind of wiped some of this off. Excuse me. My hands are so covered with stuff. I don't want to get that glitz and glimmery eyeshadow down below my eyes. I'll wipe my hands off a little bit. I hope I made sense on my life anyway. I hope you understood. I'm going to try and do a little studying today. I'm actually really excited about that too. If I could have my longing to learn now and go back to high school with it, oh, I could have done a lot more. I'm using the Maybelline Sky High in black mascara. I don't know if you guys watched the video that I did where I opened this up out of the package for the first time. The Sky High. Let me close it so you can see what it looks like. There's commercials for this all over. Anyway, it's Maybelline. And it has these raised letters, big letters that are raised, and how I liked that, I said right from the start. And it's something every single time I use it, I think I like that. So I do still appreciate the fact that they have those raised letters. It just gives me a little something to hold on to, I feel like. Maybe I'm too far away. And like I've commented before, this mascara is pretty good. I feel like I just got it all over. But maybe with mascara, maybe if I bring them up a little bit, you won't see that. Well, what I was saying is that it's okay, I got it off. It keeps my lashes soft, and so just like with any mascara, there's no mascara that's not gonna let you make a mistake. It's not the mascara's fault, it's my fault. But it leaves them soft and movable, kind of, you know? And I do like that. There's other ones that do that as well, other mascaras. This is just what I'm using for a while. I'll try something new in the future. I don't know if you can see. So I have that hair color spray and some dry shampoo in my hair. And I'm still going another day, guys. Oop. And I need to wash it and then color it and then wash it again. I'm using this again just to try and get that little spot colored. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. I hope that you are excited about changes that you make yourself on this brand new year. And know that life out there is totally a mess. And it will be a mess still today. But to make your world, your bubble that you live in, I should say, better. And that will affect others. And then them being affected by you will affect others. Remember that shampoo or that commercial? And they told two friends. And they told two friends. What was that for? L'Oreal. What was it for? I don't know. It was a shampoo commercial from like the 80s. And then there was all the little boxes of the girl. Anyway. Alrighty. I guess I should go. I really enjoyed talking to you and saying hello on this brand new year. I'm going to fix my hair, put some lipstick on, change my shirt, and I will be off. I have to drive about a half hour, which I like. I've told you guys before that I like to drive, if that tells you something. That was a hint. All right, guys, have an awesome, wonderful, wonderful day. I'll see you soon, which will be tomorrow, probably not tonight. But I will be thinking about you and hoping that you're having a good day and hoping that you are living out the desires of your heart. And I did read my Bible this morning and I did pray this morning. And so I feel like I'm on track. That is, for me, that is life-changing. That is day-changing. So I need to always have that and do it all year and not stop. So something I want to show you, this is that Brilliant Eyes in that white that I had shown you before. And what I really wanted to show you, because I don't think you saw it. I watched that video and I was like, they couldn't tell how like opalescent it is. And gosh, is there something we can do with this? This is eye stuff. Wait, I don't know if you can see. It's only in certain light. It's only in certain ways I can do my hand. It's opalescent. Like it's so, I don't know if it's just gonna look like white to you guys or not. It's like, you know, purple and anyway. Someday we'll do something with that. What? I don't know. Remember I tried before, but it was on the fly. So, all right, guys, great talking to you. Have an awesome, awesome day. I'm going to sign off. I will see you right here. Take good care of yourselves. Happy New Year to you and to your loved ones.